Yes! Good morning, good morning. It's finally arrived, my new rollerblades. So, to give you a bit of a backstory, I used to rollerblade a lot when I was younger. Right from the age of probably around about 14 is when I got my first rollerblades, and they were pretty crappy ones. And then later, in my late teens, sort of around, I guess, 17, 18, I started rollerblading a lot more. I was rollerblading in Norway while I was over there between sort of 18 to 21. And then when I got back from Norway to New Zealand, I started buying some really good aggressive street blades and was rollerblading a lot back then. The blades that I have currently are the Roces Graals, which were amazing when they came out. I think I bought these in 2000 or 2001. So here we have the new rollerblades, Powerslide Next Core 100mm. Absolutely beautiful. Trinity frames. Absolutely amazing looking blades. These are going to be so fast. And here we have my old blades, my Roces Graals, 20 years old now. I've changed the wheels many times. Absolutely love these blades, and they've been so good to ride. So many good memories, so many kilometers done on these blades, but they are totally worn out. There's a little bit of life for them left, and I want to save that life for when it's actually doing street blading or aggressive blading. I got some new wheels while I was at it. But this is what I'm really looking forward to riding now. These are going to be so fast and absolutely perfect for the conditions here in Napier, riding along the coast. I can do max speed about 40 kilometers per hour on these with those small wheels. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing what I can do and how fast I can go with these bigger wheels now. Twice the size. Hopefully twice as fast. We'll see. But I'm really looking forward to giving these a go. Super stoked. So glad that I've got them. I'm on my way now to try my new rollerblades out. I've got them in this lovely new bag I got with it too. Very happy about that. Having a bag for my blades, that's getting flash. Always just chucked them around. And now they've got a proper bag to send them. So I'm on my way now to give them a quick try. The rain stopped, it's dried up, there's a bit of sun. Before it disappears completely, I'm just going to quickly race down to Bayview and do some riding between Bayview and what is it, West Shore? West Shore, that's it. There we go. Oh, it's such a snug, perfect fit. So glad that I got a size bigger than my normal size. And sure enough, that was the perfect thing to do. Here's a bit of wind. Look at that, mate.
Good, mate.
Feels lovely. No speed. It's been a battle on the way back. And this foot, my left foot, I've worn some skin off my foot, which can happen when you are using new boots. It takes time for you to wear them in. I might have to do the old heat molding trick. Haven't quite got there. The move's dialed on these yet. Big difference from my 50 to 30mm wheels going to 100, but these boots are really good. I do have a really sore left foot, and that's just because I've been wearing here, where my foot is on the inside, so I might just have to do a little bit of heat molding just to get the boot a little bit more snug and comfy around my feet. But apart from that, absolute pleasure riding these blades. So today I've been heat molding my boots in the oven, 90 degrees, 8 minutes in the oven. Just take the insoles out and you're just putting the innie booter, the inside booty, the liners, into the oven, 8 minutes. Then you stick them on and you have to sit here for about 5-6 minutes. It's probably the second time I've done this. Before I was doing it with a little bit less time, but I watched another video on it last night from Powerslide. They said 8 to 9 minutes in the oven, so I've done that. And I might do this just a couple times, just to really get it right. And what I was finding is this left leg here, the bolt in here were going so far in that they were pushing you against my foot and tearing at my foot and wearing the skin off. So I've been really sore in that foot. So what I've done is I've put a washer in between inside there. It just keeps us, a washer in between the plastic bit before it goes into the boot. That gives a little bit more distance so that the screw's not going quite so far in to tighten up that it's rubbing in and pushing against my foot. So I'm hoping that's going to help. I'm hoping with doing this heat molding, and apparently you really need to do the heat molding with these particular booties. You definitely want to get them heat molded to your own feet, so you just got to cut them, not cut them down, but heat them up and shape them. And if it still hurts a bit more, then I might look at just heating this up and maybe just heat molding the actual boot as well a little bit. Alright. It's been easy to cruise around, everyone, and these wheels cruise over the grass pretty sweet. It slows down a little bit obviously, but it's can handle hitting the grass. So you can, I went around some kids that were taking up the whole path and managed to get around them rolling on the grass, which is good. Whew. Alright, I'm just gonna have a bit of a break and then we'll head back. Okay, so before I finish this video off, I thought I'd quickly end it with just my final thoughts on these Powerslide Next Core Black 100mm tri-skates with the Trinity frame. Absolutely beautiful skate. Like, these guys really know what they're doing. They've made sure every part of it's just lovely, beautiful. Skating on these wheels, skating on these skates has just been really nice. If you do a lot of long distance skating, these are really good. And these particular ones too, if you look, the wheels are so close to the boot. They don't stick out for miles out, so they're really maneuverable. You can really turn on these fast. So going from aggressive street skates with 30mm to 60mm max size wheels, and then going to 100mm, these are just so smooth, really good, and I really enjoy skating where I am now in Hawke's Bay. Here there's generally just long flat straights along the coastline, so these skates are perfect for that, as were my aggressive skates. I was just wearing the wheels out really fast, skating long distance on them. Speed wise, it definitely cruises at a faster speed than my smaller wheels. I have to put less effort in to keep the speed up and to do the distance. So I notice I have a little bit more energy than I do on the small skates. But speed wise, at the same time, it's only a few kilometers faster, 1 or 2, maybe 3k per hour faster, so it's not a huge difference on the flat that I'm noticing. I can definitely, with the smaller wheels, I can take off faster, I can get up to speed really fast. These I'm getting better on, but it takes a little bit longer to get up to speed. But once you're at speed, you can stay at that speed longer, so that's been really good. Boot comfortability, so the first 2 days of riding or skating on them, after it my feet were in real pain, especially my left leg. I did some modifications, as you would have seen in this video, to the bolts, because they were just sticking a little bit too far and actually pushing against me inside the boot, so I modified that. I heat molded the boots, the booties inside. I think I did it maybe 4 times all up. Basically 90 degrees Celsius for 9 minutes, and then put your feet in, strap in, and lock it up, and it'll sort of heat mold. And I did that 3 times over with the boots until they were finally just right. And now, and then I let my feet heal, which were really quite bruised after those first few days. It took a couple of weeks, but then when I returned to skating on them after the 2 weeks, after I'd done the heat molding, super comfy, and now it's just so good to skate on these. If I was buying new skates, 80mm wheels with the 4, I would probably go for that. You're still going to get the speed. There's a couple of little things you can do with 4-wheeled skates versus a 3-wheeled, like steps, walking up them and sitting on the middle bit. As we actually have a wheel in the middle, so it's a slightly different thing. But if you're doing really long distance stuff, then go for 100 or 125mm wheels, and the skates were perfect for long distance like that. But yeah, I just want to say lots of positive things about these skates. Really enjoyed them. I can't wait to just continue skating on these and getting better and doing the long distance skating after years and years of doing aggressive. But I'm getting older now, and I'm really just not skating aggressive skating anymore. I'm not jumping down staircases, I'm not trying to rail stuff anymore. So given the conditions I have rollerblading here in Hawke's Bay, where it's really flat and you got long distances, these are just perfect. So well done, Powerslide. Really love these skates. And if you are buying them, just make sure you, if you're buying them off the net and you don't get to try them, I bought a size bigger than I usually use. I've got quite wide feet, but had I got my size on these, I think they would have been really small. So I got a size bigger, and definitely recommend you must do the heat molding. until you do, your boot's just not going to be as comfortable as it could be. And apart from that, yeah, just really love them and look forward to skating on them, and highly recommend getting the Powerslide skates. All their skates are really good, and this is definitely a really good skate. Cheers.